What's going on, my little MDW-lings? And I've got a Black Series figure review for you today. It's a week until Rogue One hits UK cinemas, so I thought I'd open her up and check her out. Sergeant Jyn Erso, who's the main female protagonist, we believe, in the new up-and-coming film. So let's take a look at the 6-inch black figure now. Okay, so as always, let's have a look at the box. So the front of it showcases the figure within, as all black figures do. The side has a number of the figure in the wave. And then the back of the box, you've got a new bio for Sergeant Jyn Erso. And then there's a couple of pictures of Jyn inside her packaging there as a close-up. Jyn herself is actually a smaller figure, so the Black Series is a 6-inch line, but because she's a female character, they made her a bit smaller. So I've put an extra Death Trooper here to show the size comparison. I really like the fact that they've paid much detail to this. Right guys, so I've got her out of the box, so let's have a closer look at Jyn Erso. Right, so there's some things I like about this figure and things I don't like about it. Same standard setup as all the black figures you get, so the articulation runs really good throughout the entire figure. She's got a bit of a couple of issues going on, and some of the articulation is quite strange in some places, so I'll show you what I mean. So her head doesn't swivel for a start, which is quite strange. It just literally goes up and down, and it goes down quite far and not very far up, but you know, up and down, no left or right swivel. Then her arms have got the ball jointed shoulders there, so there's loads of good motion. There's no armour or anything covering her arms, so literally you can get loads of good posing out of her, and it's very loose, the arm as well, so you can move it, you know, around. And then there's a joint at the elbows, she can swivel up and down, left and right there, and then one at her wrist as well, so that's good movement there. Same with the other arm as well. I'm going to zoom in out a bit here so you can get a look at everything. She's got a torso crunch, quite a strange one actually. It's kind of just below her chest there, which kind of doubles up this line here. The torso crunch doesn't really do much, she kind of goes forward a little bit, but that's it. She's got at the groin here, so she's got the ball joint to the groin, so her legs go kind of all range of motion there, all around. Very loose again, my figure. And she's got a little twist there just below her thighs, so you can twist her legs there to pose her a bit differently. And then she's got the black figure classic 2 joints there. She's got one just above the kneecap and one below the kneecap. And then a swivel at the boot, just the top of her little Chelsea boot kind of thing there. And then she's got another swivel actually on her foot there as well. So again, kind of up and down there, and then swivels left and right there. So, you know, a great range of motion and movement, just as you'd expect from the black figures. So yeah, the head's a bit strange, and then my other problem as well is that her legs are really spindly. Obviously she's a girl, quite a small petite girl as well, so you'd expect that. And the sculpt and the older figure design is great, but her legs are so slim that I've read on this as well on the internet. The knee joints here, some of them are so tight so that the bottom leg joint is absolutely fine, but this second joint here, if you try to bend that and it's a stiff joint, literally it just snaps her leg in half. So mine came out the box and I moved her leg down like this and tried to put this one, and this second joint here is so tight, literally I can't even move it down, that it snapped part of her leg there. And I say this is, you know, quite a common thing. I've seen this on forums, that there's quite a few figures that have done this. So if you pick this girl up and you're going to display her and you want to move her legs about and stuff, be really careful, because literally all of her joints are very loose on my figure here, and they're very spindly as well. They haven't got like the armour like the male torsos do and everything like that, so be aware of that, because like I said, I've just pretty much just snapped her leg in half. So also what you get with her is a funny little cowl she wears there, and nowhere in the box does it say the cowl comes off, and I pulled it off and I nearly pulled her head off as well. I'm pretty sure it is supposed to come off, because there's like obviously like paint and the head sculpt and all the detailing is really good underneath it, so I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to come off. But be careful again, because I only pulled her head off with this. It's very kind of, it's hard plate, you know, it is rubber, it does bend, but this bit here together is joined together, and this bit here, once it's over her head, is very snug on her head. So again, you know, just be really careful when you pull it off. But the overall scope though, Felicity Jones, who plays her in the actual up-and-coming film there. You know, it's quite a decent likeness to her there. I like the overall design of the figure. She's very feminine looking. She doesn't like beefy, you know, like some of the earlier Star Wars toys where like Princess Leia just looked like she had a six-pack and was just built like a bodybuilder. So they've really sorted that out as well. There's a nice lot of detail on the figure as well. So she's got a jacket that kind of bends, you know, kind of gummy plastic that sits over a tunic there. A classic Rebel gilet. And then she's got this great detailing of the stripes down here. It looks very Rebel Alliance-y. She's got the holster there as well that she can sit her pistol in, which is a nice little touch. Belt that moves around, and so she's got the dark trousers and then the brown boots as well. So yeah, there's a lot of nice little detail there. Folds in her tunic there. There's a little, you know, bits and pieces in her pockets there, and loads of detailing on the gilet as well, and throughout the whole outfit. The colour's great as well, kind of like dark green, blacks and browns, very urban look, camo. I'm assuming she's going to be doing a lot of kind of espionage and sneaking about in grass, and you know, kind of avoid getting detected for a lot of the film. I don't know. Obviously, we'll wait and see for that. And then, like I said, that the cowl on top there is kind of like a, you know, dark grey colour. But again, yeah, that's really good. It sits on top there. I actually prefer displaying her without this on. I think this kind of makes it look a bit crazy with it, but without it on, yeah, all in all, really good standard figure. So the articulation is great, and she stands absolutely fine as well, so I've got no issues with that. My only problem is obviously that the legs and everything snapped a little bit, so just be careful with that. But other than that though, really solid figure all round. So there you go guys, there's a look at Jyn Erso. She comes with one accessory, the smallest pistol in the world, which is really disappointing considering I've seen pictures of her with an entire arsenal. So there you go guys, there's my review of Jyn Erso. A decent figure, lots of detail. There are a few issues with it though. The head articulation only going up and down is a real drag, and her legs as well. As I was posing her for these stills, they got worse and worse, and she had real trouble standing up. I hope it's just my figure and it's not the whole wave, but that was a real letdown. Also, as well as that, a lack of accessories as well was a bit rubbish. But on the box it says Jeddah in brackets, so I'm assuming this figure is from a certain part of the film where perhaps she's only got a small amount of weaponry, so hopefully we'll get an up-to-date figure as the next waves come out. Anyway everybody, thanks very much. This is MDW signing off. I'll see you in the next video.